Good evening. My name is Pratna. Today's day 7 of Navratri honors goddess Kalratri, the fierce destroyer of evil who sacrificed her radiance for humanity. Her color is royal blue, symbolizing power, trust, and transformation. This day represents transformation, the strength to face challenges and overcome hurdles in the real business battlefield. Also, a reminder, do not forget When India Awards 2025, your chance to sign. Registrations are open now. Our guest today, Shivi, will lead the conversation on the transformation, facing challenges, handling real time hurdles. So, ma'am, could you please introduce yourself and tell us a little more about your journey with NH8 Food Outlet?
Okay. Thanks a lot for inviting me on this very auspicious day of Kalratri. And I also find some reflection of a shadow of Ma Kalratri on us. If I want to introduce myself, I would like to say that I'm a passionate entrepreneur and also a very, very passionate academician. My journey, if I talk about NH8, me and my husband, we're the first generation entrepreneurs, and we started it in year 2010. So it's almost 16th year which we are going to start now for NH8. NH8 is like it's a kind of a very so many ups and downs, and the journey is more about the persistence, about the grit, about perseverance, about the grit and all. And as the time changes, if you can see today, is a time where more of aggregators are there, it's a time of social media. When we started, it was a simple thing. Though there was some kind of aggregator, I still don't remember where the ratings can be checked and all. People used to come there, have food, and talk. That was the only thing which people like to do. And we were kind of very much open towards that. But now things have changed, and we also learned with that. I learned many new things: digital marketing, influencer marketing, performance marketing. So earlier it was a good food only and your own personality, your how you bring people in. But today, more than that, there are many other things. The game changers are there and we have to learn them. So that's what we also have gone through. So we started with Indranagar, NH Indranagar, and now today we are operating in four areas: Indranagar, Sakar Nagar, Whitefield, and newly opened one in NH Kudlu. We also have one sweet shop, NH Mithas. So that is in our bag now. So that's how I would like to talk about it. Ratna, I think you are on mute.
Yeah. What inspired to start NH8 Food Outlet and what makes it unique to compare it to the other food places?
When you talk about inspiration, as I said, that I am an academician also, and we realize that there is a kind of a need, there's a vacuum in the market. After coming to Bangalore, just after my marriage, I came to Bangalore. And every time when we wanted to go out and have the authentic food, we are from Rajasthan, but leaving Rajasthan, even not Rajasthan, not even the North Indian food was something what we were expecting. And we always crave for it. Not only we met many of our friends, and everyone says the same kind of thing. Today, the things have changed, so I can't say the same thing as yesterday. But now what we realize that why to crave upon it, rather not to build something good on that. So we started thinking about a small place where people can come over and have the same kind of taste as they have come from their hometowns, from the north, some 2,500 kilometers and more. And it's not very often for them to go back. Only on some kind of festivals, on occasions only they can go. So that is why what we thought of, that why not to start something. And though we were thinking of a small thing, like we were talking about a very small thing, but in our minds, we were thinking something big. We hesitated to put it across table and started conversation about it, as we thought that we are amateurs. There's no experience regarding that knife people. But then too, when it was like finally taking the shape, it was a big place, somewhere around 2,500 square feet, and that's how we thought of NH8 in our mind, but hesitate to come across and ultimately put on the table like that. So that was the inspiration. People were happy. The response was good. It is not only the North Indians, not only the Rajasthani people, those who were appreciating that, rather kind of concept which was thali. and many people liked it. Actually, it's a big food spread. It's a kind of a celebration meal which people wanted to come and spend time with their families. There's a big with their friends and all. So that's how something the inspiration started, and we can able to continue that. We both were professionals. My husband was techie, and I was into academics. But sooner or later, we realized that we have to leave this and ultimately put our both foot here. So that's how it started and spread.
Okay,
And
that's a
you talked
lovely
about,
story.
yeah, how it is unique. So very first thing is when you put your heart and soul into something, definitely it becomes a unique thing. But more than that, what we come out with a kind of an idea or formula that the kind of ingredients what we are using in our products when we are making preparing food, it is not something which is readily available. We're not depending on the market products. Rather, we started processing it ourselves, milling the own flours, and that's how a new venture came out, Chakki Wale. Earlier, we were using the milk for our own purposes. Then later on, we spread it for others also during the lockdown period, and it becomes a D2C brand. So Chakki Wale, which is a kind of a sister brand, or we can say a backward integration for us, which is helping us to get the right kind of ingredients, which makes our food unique. What I can say.
Okay, that's lovely, ma. So during Navratri, food plays a very special role. How does NH8 food outlet celebrate or adapt its menu during this festive season?
Yeah, Navratri is a time where some people fast and some people love to binge upon. So we realized it, and as I am practicing Navratri on myself, I've been following this last 20-25 years fasting. And then what kind of food which is good for your health also, and it's a time of detox, 9 days of complete detox. So then we have come out curated some kind of fasting food, not only in NH8, also in Chakkiwale, we are offering the fasting flours there. So if you want to experiment by your own, that's also is good. We are giving some recipes also. And in NH8, you can come and have the proper fasting food, which is a fasting and feasting together. Even those people who are not fasting, they still like to enjoy that or relish that food. That is, I wanted to say the kuttu ki puri, singhari ki puri, and sabudana kheer, lot of sweets. But at the same time, we think about it should be healthy, and every year we thought that how to make it a healthier version of that, which is good for your soul also and for your body also. So that way we are thinking about Navratri.
That's a lovely idea, ma'am. So, do you offer any special Navratri friendly dishes or fasting vrat options for customers?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That we offer. We have some kind of thali thing also. Let me say the vrat thali. We have a la carte option also, which is very interesting. Arbi ke pakode, sabudana tikki, sabudana vada, and all, lassi, and lot of sweets. As we have a sweet shop also, so a lot of China sweets, which where everything has been prepared from the very scratch. Where you can find no adulteration, no mixing of any other thing with the clean hands and that way. So our chef himself, he take bath first, do the puja, perform it, and then put the first offering to Ma, and then serve it to the customers.
Okay, okay, that's great. So, like running a food outlet during festivals must be very exciting yet challenging. How do you manage the rush and keep the quality customers and the consistent of the food quality?
Yeah, that's very interesting because there's a time where we need some more staff also. So we have some kind of collaboration for the other staff. We hire interns during that time to talk about it more. So this is a whole vibe, not only the food, rather than the whole idea of calling people, and that's something I can say. There's some other kind of interesting things are going on, like the magic show, like the Mehndi and all. So in that way, people feel engaged there. That is something. And yeah, more or less, we have some kind of we can say the prior preparedness about the food as well as the psychological preparedness in the minds of the staff also that this is the new rejuvenating part of the year where we have to keep our ropes tight.
Okay. That's great. So, like Navratri is also about positivity and new beginnings.
Yeah.
Has this festival ever inspired you to bring new ideas or changes in your business?
Yeah, this is new. That's what I'm saying, that the fasting food, even when we introduced in 5 years, 6 years back, it was on a very small scale where few dishes were there. But year on year, it grows. And not only in this Shardiya Navratri, which is presently going on, even the Chaitra Navratri that comes during the time of Holi. So we find that people are equally, what we can say, equally appreciating that, or equally happy about that also, and keep fasting during that time also. So we have extended, earlier we were only following this Shardiya Navratri, then we started the Chaitra Navratri also, and the full-fledged year on year we find that the number of people who are fasting or interested in the fasting food, they are growing. So this is something interesting, and which also helps us to curate new dishes for them, so that those people who are continuously or consistently following or wanted to depend on us for their food things, for their breath meals, we can offer them the great experience every day.
Mm, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what message would you like to share with your customers and the community on this final day of Navratri?
Yeah, so I would like to say that this month, with a kind of whole 9 days of detox, it is not merely the detox of your body, it's the detox of your mind also. We are worshiping, we are praying, we are feasting and fasting together. So bring this rejuvenation, do best in your lives. That is what we wanted to say. Come to NH8, relish the food, enjoy the gatherings, enjoy the celebration with us. That's what we can say here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, so for sharing your inspiring story of NH8 with us.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for calling me.